welcome to the Entrepreneur Experts Cafe, sponsored by Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel. I'm Kimberly Hobscheid, your host and the creator of the Facebook community Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel. It's a community by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs, helping entrepreneurs and experts get their business to the next level. Come join the conversation and the community at www.entrepreneursrocketfuel.com/Facebook. Today, I'm actually interviewing Monica Miller. Monica Miller is an expert on copywriting and content marketing. Monica, welcome to the Entrepreneur Experts Cafe.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Monica and I met each other about 3 months ago, and I love your energy. I love your style. You're absolutely amazing. And you do one of the things that I absolutely detest, which is writing copy that attracts customers, and you're really good at it. So I'm super glad you're coming to talk as an expert on this today.
I'm so excited to be here and answer your questions.
Well, the first thing I want to know is I know some about you, but our audience doesn't know anything about you yet. So share with us a little bit about your background. How did you get to be a copywriting and content marketing expert?
Yeah, so I started when I was a little girl. It literally did. It's kind of funny. So I had a speech impediment, and when you're 5, 6, 7 years old, you're just like on your own little wall and saying, you're just on your own speed. And I remember people asking me to slow down, repeat, or looking at my poor sister and asking her, what did she say? And so I grew quickly annoyed. So I turned to writing because nobody could question that. Nobody could say, well, can you repeat that? Can you re-enunciate it? There was none of that. So I think that's really why I turned to writing. And I just grew a love for writing. And my grandma, who passed away back in 2012, she was a writer. So I really feel like she bestowed some of that gift onto me. And I knew I wanted to do my own thing. I think I knew about that since I was like 12 years old. So I decided I'll get my college degree, have that, title behind me, and then I'll open up my own freelance copywriting business. So fast forward, I got my degree in communications with a minor in English, and I opened up my entrepreneur doors in 2014 as a freelance copywriter. Oh. Now, but as you know, sometimes our journey changes. And through the process and through just learning and growing, I fell in love with blogs, which that means I fell in love with content marketing and content creation and helping entrepreneurs seeing the brilliance and seeing their message and turning it into basically attraction marketing for their ideal audience. So that is how I got to be where I am today.
Wow, fascinating. And I love how that story unfolds, because you had plenty of things to say and you had a beautiful way to say it. But with a speech impediment, it sort of interrupted that medium. So you just switched to a different medium where you could be understood much more clearly, much more quickly. I love that.
Yeah. I know my parents probably wish I wrote more because it never slowed down my talking.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm all about being seen and heard and getting out there. So I have no problem with that whatsoever. In fact, people have told me that I don't have an indoor voice. And it's true. I actually don't possess one. I think I was born without an indoor voice. I only have an outdoor voice. So that's all there is.
Awesome.
So, all right, so tell us, when people come to you, like, what mistakes are they making in content marketing? What did people traditionally make mistakes with copy?
When people come to me, usually they're not saying anything, like nothing juice. So we have to go back to the basics. Like, okay, well, what do you want to say? Who's your audience? How do you want to say? Well, like, what mediums do you want to say on? And then from there, we begin cultivating content and creating that strategy around it. There are some people who come to me and they are marketing, but they know they could be doing better. Like, how can I get seen? What am I doing wrong? Like, I want to add these things, but can I really do it? So I feel like they come to me kind of lacking some confidence. So when we get done working together, they have the confidence to move forward. For example, one client came to me because she was just like, I really want to start doing Facebook Lives. I want to make my newsletter look great. I want to start posting more on social media, but I just don't know how. So I take them by the hand and create, help them see this is how we can do it. And we can do it in an easy way that really doesn't take a lot of time. So it goes from anywhere from I'm not doing anything to I'm doing a little bit, but I know it could be better, to, some people who are doing it. Like say, I have one client, she's out there doing videos, creating content, but she's missing the blog piece. So she hired me to take her voice and turn it into blogs so she can get more visibility through the written word, because she doesn't want to write. So she hired me to do that for her. So I kind of really help entrepreneurs at all spectrums and all levels of visibility.
Well, that sounds very appealing to me because I'm all over video and I do that all the time and I have no problem speaking. But when it comes down to sit down and write, I feel like somebody's chaining me to a desk, right? So I love the idea of just being able to turn your content into a different medium. And what's really important that Monica's talking about is making sure that you're getting your content out there in the way that other people want to digest. Because, well, I may be really great at videos, and actually this video is converted into a video and a podcast and a television show, which is great. I'm in 3 medium, but I am not in the written word as much. I don't have as strong a blog, and that particular medium is not one that I have mastered yet. So meeting somebody like you is like a dream come true, because now we can turn over that content to you and you can turn it into blogs and the written word.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing with one of my clients. Like literally, she's sending me videos or podcasts that she's done, and we're transcribing them into content. And then from there, I take that and turn it into a blog post. And I mean, that it could be as simple as that.
Well, so now tell me about the benefits of having blog posts and the benefits of having the written word over video, because maybe, I mean, I think I know, but I probably don't know, but 10% of why you need to be in a blog. And I know that you've gotten a lot of really good results, and by results, I mean, you've gotten activity for entrepreneurs that has led to them having new sales and new business and new clients. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk a little bit about that. How does it turn to money?
Yeah. So one of the ways that I help my clients turn their content into money is by creating, it's going back to that marketing and that funnel creation is, okay, now that we put content out there, now how do we take that content and turn it into a funnel system that leads your audience on like that audience journey or that client journey, from content to getting it onto your email list, and then getting them inside of your either a private coaching or group coaching or online course. And it's all about reusing the content you post online and repurposing it into digital assets for you and your business. And the reason that I believe that we should have written word out there is because not everyone is going to watch a video. Not everyone is going to listen to your podcast. When you open up a different medium to show up in, you get to spread your visibility, your reach, your exposure to those who will rather read. Like I'm one of those. I don't want to watch your videos. I probably won't. Good luck on getting me to watch your videos. I would rather read your blog. And if I'm busy, I would like to listen to your podcast. But unfortunately right now, like I have not been listening to podcasts. So it's going to be the written word. It's how I'm going to consume content. So you want to, one of the things you want to begin thinking about with the written word is how can I get more reach, visibility, and eyeballs onto my business using different mediums. Kimberly, you mentioned you have a podcast, TV show, and videos, right? But opening up, content can be one way to get even more reach and get more visibility in what you do. And then you can begin converting those audience into paying customers by inviting them to virtual summits, by inviting them into a Facebook group, by inviting them, onto your email list, so you can start cultivating that relationship and then invite them further to work with you. Some people know exactly, like whenever they come to your blog, they know exactly, like they know they want to work with you. Sometimes it takes them a little bit, but you're teaching your audience how you are different from everyone else and how you can really help them succeed. And also, you just never know who's watching or who's listening, who's reading, and you don't know what kind of impact you're making. I run into people all the time who's telling me, I listen to your videos, I read your blogs, and it's really moving me, touches me. And that's how they reach out to me, and we begin creating conversations and creating a relationship.
Well, there are people out there who have embraced the written word more than video. There are people who are authors, right? People who have a book out there. Is a book enough, or do we need to repurpose that content as well?
I believe you need to repurpose that content to the best of its ability. So once you have a book for your business, you should be taking that content. It's already written. You've already done the work. Now let's take some of that content and begin creating more videos and blogs, social media, newsletter. I mean, you can create probably a course from it, a mini course on that, from that, and start getting people to digest your content in different ways. Because like I said, not everyone's going to read your book, but somebody may watch your video. Somebody may read your blog. Somebody may come across your social media and want to work with you. And it's all coming back from your book. And you already done the hard work.
I love it. I would love to be able to repurpose my videos into content for a website. And I know you can do that as well. Being able to just take the words in your language and as soon as you've turned it into a blog, you can put that up on your website on different ways. It doesn't just have to be in your blog, but you can use that same content for swipe copy if you're sending emails out, or you can send it in a bunch of different ways. Is that right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, there's so many ways to get visibility from a blog. Like you could turn one blog post into so many different things, like social media posts, videos, audios. I've done it where it's like a workbook. I've turned it into workbooks. I've turned it into online courses, mini courses, emails. I mean, you can do so much when you have one blog post. So I encourage everyone to begin thinking, how can I use this one blog post and maximize it so I get more reach and, you know, also traffic going back to that one blog post.
Well, I'm all about doing it once and having it multiply its own results. So I think that's fantastic. All right. So clearly you are the expert in copywriting and content marketing. If people want to work with you, Monica, how can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, so you can actually get onto a free 30-minute call with me where you can talk about where you're at with your copy, where you want to go with your copy, and if we're a good fit to work together at bit.ly/Monica Rice. So bit.ly/Monica Rice. Or you can visit my website, monicarice.com, and you can always check out my 300 plus blog posts about how to get clients into your digital doorstep using your copy at monicarice.com/blog.
That's awesome. And for those of you listening on the podcast, that's Monica, MONICA, Rights, WRITES.com. All right, folks, I'm Kimberly Hobscheid. It's been a great episode. Thanks, Monica, for carving time out of your day. Before we let you go, are there any final words you have for our crew?
The only final words I have to say is show up, and show up with your heart. Today I did a Facebook Live video, and it was all about showing up with your heart and speaking from it.
I love it. Very, very well said. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kimberly Hobscheid with Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel and the Entrepreneurs Experts Cafe. Super glad to have you here with us. Please come join the community and the conversation. We'll see you there. Cheers.